Hello, suppliers, and welcome to the NBG Academy. Today, I am going to give you a short introduction to our newly launched version 3 of the Hub portal. Let's get started. In order to log in, please visit our new website, nbgllp.com. Sign in with the same email address and password as you've used for version 2. Today, I am actually using a clone of our website called Academy, which has been specifically created to enable us to record training sessions like this one without showing any sensitive data. The information you see on my screen will be different to the information you have on yours, but the functionalities will be the same. Press Login and you will arrive to the NBG dashboard. Please feel free to pause the video at any time and follow along on your own account. Today's video will be an overview of version 3 changes and not a full training session. We will be creating more documents to help you on specific topics, and you will have the opportunity to sign up for an in-depth live training session as well. First thing to note is that your icon has moved to the right-hand side now. Click on your photo to get a drop-down menu with several options. Here you can edit your details, change your password, or view your company details if you click on your company name at the top. I've got a new feature alert, so for those of you who have several accounts linked to separate deals, you can now link your accounts on the portal so you can quickly switch between them. Going back to the dashboard, there are two things I want to mention here. First, make sure you visit the supplier news section as often as possible to keep up to date with everything that we're sharing. We've got a new feature here as well, so you can now search through the news to find out what you're interested in. For example, if you wanted to know when the next training session is happening, you can just type in training and it's going to give you the news and you can click on it to get more details. The second thing I wanted to mention is your agreements. So you can see your live agreements over here. You can click inside the agreement or you can quickly load your turnover figures using these buttons. Please remember that you should load turnover by the 12th of each month. I'm now going to give you a walk through the quick navigation menu bar here at the top. Home is where we've just been, and you can always come back to this page by clicking on the NBG logo. Your next tab is called Review and Sales, and this used to be called Directory on version 2. Here you can find your scorecard. So this supplier is late on turnover and doesn't have an active promotion, so it doesn't have the best of scores. On this page, you also have a list of all the partners who buy from you, sorted by their turnover. On the right-hand side, you have an interactive map of all the branches. If you press Ctrl and scroll on your mouse, you can zoom in and you can see in red, it will be the branches who are not buying from you, and the blue pins will be the branches that are buying from you. As I said, this is dummy data, so it's not showing the same thing that you would see. If you go on the non-selling merchants tab, you get a list of all the members that are buying in your subcategory but not buying from you, which means they are virtually buying from your competitors. This is your hit list. We advise you to reach out to them, build a connection, and possibly turn them into future customers. The last tab, Other Merchants, will be a list of everyone in NBG who is not buying in this subcategory at all. The review and sales page is extremely useful for suppliers, so we encourage you to give access to everyone in your company that can make the best use of this information. Next on our list is contacts, and here you have a list of all NBG members, so you can come here and find the contact information if you ever have a question for us. Upload file is our next stop. Many of you will be used to this page. We have made some improvements and hopefully made the process easier for everyone. There will be a more in-depth training material explaining the steps to uploading each type of file coming out in the following weeks. Until then, I just want to let you know how these sections are split. So first we have pricing information, and then we have any other PIM product data as marketing, logistics, and media, and last, any other type of documents. You can use this toggle to turn on and off additional help text like this black box that you see. When you select any other option, you will have additional boxes that will guide you through the process. And our last tab here, it's a shortcut to any open turnover queries. This tool is now more powerful, allowing you to filter better and have more freedom in adding comments and attachments to the queries. You can expand your filtering options by clicking on this drop down here. Please check this page as often as possible to see if members have raised any queries and reply to them promptly. So that would be your quick navigation menu. We also have the main navigation menu here on the left-hand side. So the first option is dashboard, and this is the same as pressing the NBG logo. It will always take you back to home. Now, you might wonder where the PIM is. As it is a highly used tool by our members, we've moved it higher up on the menu, and it's now called Prices and Products to reflect the amount of data we hold in here. Click on the product list and it's going to take you back to the old PIM. Not much has changed here from a supplier perspective. Next, we have financials, where your finance users will come to load turnover and check partner queries. This is the same page where you arrive by going to the turnover queries shortcut I just showed you. By unselecting all the toggles at the top, you can now see all members spend. Play with these toggles to get different sort of information and use the calendar to navigate through time. Going down the menu, we have companies. Click on members and member list to get a list of all NBG members. You will see the main contact that was designated by each partner and you can click on it to get their contact information. However, if you want to reach someone else inside the company, click on the company name and it's going to give you a list of all their contacts. Further down on the contacts page and contacts management, you can actually see a list of all the contacts in your company. If anyone leaves the business or new people join, please reach out to us and we can make any changes needed. The last tab is our documents. So click on Browse Group and you will find useful resources such as the NBG logo and branding for any marketing campaigns that you might put out or PIM supplier information. However, the most exciting folder here, I believe, is the NBG Academy, which will soon be populated with training materials and topics that can help you navigate the portal and answer any questions you might have. That's it from me now. We will have a live training session coming up in the next weeks, so please keep an eye out for that. Until then, if you run into any issues, please reach out to academy@nbgllp.com and we will try to sort them out promptly. Thank you for watching.